It is Friday and we have once again reached the end of another week, so that of course means that it is a Friday Reads time, as well as a very special book box unboxing. Hello everyone, it is Samantha and I hope you guys have had a great week so far. It is Friday, which means you have reached the end of another week, so I hope that everything went smoothly for you and that you have a great weekend. And if you have to work this weekend, I hope you still have a great weekend at work. But aside from all of that stuff, I am also here today to film my Friday Reads, so this is where I tell you guys what I'm going to read this weekend and next week, because this is kind of a thing now on my channel that I do on Fridays, for lack of a better idea, but I'm okay with it. This is kind of fun to update you guys. Also, I have a very special book unboxing for this video, and who doesn't like book unboxings? So stay tuned for that. So my main read for this weekend, along with many other people, is of course The Raven King, which came out this week by Maggie Stiefvater. So I have a bit of a story with that book. So I pre-ordered it on Amazon and I didn't ship. Like, I could see it not shipping, and then the day came and it still hadn't shipped. And I was feeling really annoyed because it's like the third time it's happened to me with Amazon. They guarantee Prime, you get same day shipping as release date, and it hasn't happened, and so I'm like, forget it, I'm just gonna like message them. So a couple hours later, I ended up getting an email from Amazon along with many other people that informed me that the book was not in and that it was back ordered and would be a few weeks before I got it. So I ultimately ended up canceling my order on Amazon, and I decided I'm going to go to Powell's and I'm going to try and find this book. So I go to Powell's and I asked the guy behind the counter, I'm like, oh, do you guys have The Raven King? And he looks on his computer and he's like, we don't have that book. And I'm like, that really sucks. So I leave Powell's and I then ended up just kind of giving up, and I ended up ordering the Kindle version of the book because I really wanted to start it because I really like the series. And then come to find out from another Powell's employee on Twitter, they had the book. They had multiple copies of the book. So basically the guy lied to me and told me, or he didn't, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he just didn't look or what, but I didn't see it there. But clearly they had it somewhere because she told me she sold some copies that day. So they had it somewhere, so I could have gotten it. So me acquiring The Raven King became a bit of a saga, and I ultimately didn't end up getting it physically, but I did get it on the e-version. So that was good. I'm like halfway through it now and I'm loving it so much. I think this one might be my favorite so far. I'm just really, really liking it. So that will be my main read for tonight and probably tomorrow. I should be able to finish it tomorrow because her books go pretty fast for me, but I'm loving it so much. So aside from The Raven King, I have a couple of other books that I want to start this weekend and next week. The first of those is Anne of the Island, the third book in the Anne series. As you guys may know, I've been rereading the Anne series, so I'm excited to continue on because I miss Anne. She's one of my favorite characters. And then I have two more books I want to get to this week, and the first one is An Ethigram by Matthew Jobin. This is a YA middle grade fantasy story that's kind of hailed as being for Tolkien fans, and I'm a Tolkien fan, so I'm very much looking forward to it. I've heard good things about it from people who have read the book, so I'm anticipating enjoying it, but we'll see how I feel about it when I get into it. So this is one that I want to get to. And then the other one is one that I picked up last week, and that is Traitor's Blade by Sebastian de Castell, and this seems like a very exciting fantasy book, and I know Michael and Che both really liked it, so I am excited to see what I think of it. This concept seems pretty cool. It follows this guard, this elite guard called the Greatcoats, and they were tasked with protecting the king, 144 of them, but one day the king is dying, and before he passes, he gives each of these members of this Greatcoat Legion separate instructions. So they kind of have to get together after the king's death and figure out what those instructions are and put them together and kind of save the land from the turmoil and the war and strife that it's kind of being plunged into upon the king's death. So it seems like it'll be a pretty cool story. Plus, the cover is awesome. The cape's pretty cool. So those are my main reads for this weekend. Aside from that typical stuff, I need to film my wrap-up and my favorites video this weekend, which I enjoyed filming both of those, so those will be going up next week, so keep your eyes out for that. And then, of course, just errands and chores, and it's supposed to be nice out, so who knows, maybe I'll go for a walk, maybe go for a bike ride. It'd be perfect time to ride my bike. And then I'm also coloring a page right now in The Lost Ocean by Johanna Basford. I love these adult coloring books. They're so much fun, and I'm almost done with it. I have like, well, not almost done. I guess I'm halfway through with it. I'm trying to find it so I can show you guys. I'm really enjoying the picture that I'm coloring right now. It's this guy right here. So I don't know if I finish it this weekend. We'll see. If so, the pictures will be on my Instagram. That link is down below. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. So it should be pretty low-key, a little bit busy with filming and editing and errands and things. But you know what? I'll take it because I can sleep in, and who doesn't like to sleep in? Because I know I do. So as I said, that's pretty much it for my weekend plans and reads. So now I'm going to get into this very special book unboxing. So I received this from the company in exchange for a free and honest review. So that's what I'm here to do today. So let us unbox this bad boy. I've actually already opened it because I filmed this video twice before. The first time I filmed it, where it was an actual unboxing, my microphone was off, and I didn't realize it until the entire video was filmed. And then I decided to film it again, and then I wasn't happy with it because I was really tired by that point. So I am here refilming this video for a third time, so that's a thing. So inside, I put things back the way they looked. Inside, it looks like this right here. You have a little plaque from the people that do this box. It's two siblings in Texas. And then here's all the goodies. So I'm going to set this down now so I can actually take things out of it without like dropping it everywhere. So the first thing in here is pretty cool. It is a bag, and it has their logo on the front. And you open it, and it says, if I can't take my book, I'm not going, which is true because I don't go anywhere without a book. And I like these tote bags. I use these for grocery shopping and stuff, so this is pretty handy. And then the next thing in here, which is very exciting if you know me and what I was just talking about, one of my weekend plans being, they sent me a little coloring book. It is Color Fun. It has a bunch of different little shapes and creatures and things to color in it. You know, it's kind of fun. It's kind of in a portable size too, so I'm thinking about maybe putting this in my bag that I take with me on my commute. Maybe a little couple color pencils, so if the mood strikes me, I can kind of color. We'll see. That probably will never happen, but I could potentially do that. This is the thing I think is kind of cool about them, is that they have several different genres that you can choose from, and you can choose 2 genres, and they'll send you 1 book from each of those genres, so you get 2 books a month, so I thought that was kind of cool. So the genres that they offer are women's fiction, mystery, nonfiction, young adult, children 7 to 12, and children 3 to 7. And then the children 3 to 7 will also include a small related activity. So they offer a pretty cool variety. I chose YA and nonfiction, so those are the 2 books that were included in here. And the first one is Old Records Never Die, and this is a memoir written by a man who went on a quest to find his old vinyl collection that he no longer has. And not just the same records, but literally the same records, like the ones that he actually used to own. That'd be kind of a fun little adventure road trip thing to do, wouldn't it? Trying to track down all of your old records, the original ones that you owned. So this one might be a fun one to read. And then included also was a bookmark about the book and the author, which I thought was pretty cool, and that was in there. Then the next book I'm really excited about. This is called Girl in the Blue Coat by Monica Hesse. It is about a girl in Amsterdam during World War II who is basically trying to sell things and work the black market to kind of help her family get money, basically selling contraband goods because of the war. And then one day this woman approaches her to help her find this young Jewish girl that she was hiding who is now missing, and she ends up agreeing to help her. So it seems like it'll be a good read. I used to, actually when I was younger in high school, I had read a couple of books that took place during the Holocaust, and I enjoyed them. And so I am anticipating liking this one. I think it'll be an interesting read. It's not something I typically read, but something that I think it might be good to read. So the cover looks really cool, and then I love the naked hardback. It's supposed to be like the city streets of Amsterdam, so I thought that was pretty interesting. And then in this one, there's also a little note from the author. So they do that, they include a little note from the author, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then if you guys, I'll link their website down below if you guys are curious, and they also gave me the code NONSENSE for you guys to use. If you want to order, you can get 15% off of your first box. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys will have to let me know if you have anything exciting planned or any good reads you're reading. That seemed redundant, but oh well. You have to let me know down in the comments or anything else you want to throw down in there. Feel free to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until my next video, happy reading. Bye! So I keep forgetting about my end screen, and so I keep forgetting to like prepare anything for it because I don't always have bloopers, and it's really hard to think of things to say in these things. I guess it's just, hi guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. See, I feel awkward. I don't know how people can do that. How can people say subscribe at the end? I just feel awkward asking that. Like, I can't. I feel awkward. I can't just say, hey, subscribe guys, because I feel like so narcissistic doing that. So I don't know how they do it. And now I'm rambling. Now this is like an end cap rambling thing. That's just, I need to stop because my rambling is, I don't really know what to say. So I'm just going to stop. Thanks for watching, guys.